Chrissy. Welcome to Pursuit of Momming. Today I'm going to talk about letting my 3-year-old out of his cage, also known as moving my 3-year-old out of his crib and into a bed. So I looked at a bunch of beds that I liked and that I thought he would like. I decided to move him straight to a twin-size bed since he will outgrow a toddler bed pretty soon, and we're not converting his crib to a toddler bed because we will need his crib for the new baby. And I wanted something simple and space efficient, and I found a bed from Ikea that's reversible, which means right now it just looks like a bed with a canopy, but when he's older we can flip it around and it'll be a loft. When we went to Ikea, I started second guessing that bed. It wasn't as high as I thought it would be, so we won't be able to fit a desk or anything like that underneath it, but you can put another bed under it. You can put a little reading nook or play nook in there. So I think he'll like that when he's older. And he really liked it too when we were at Ikea, so we decided that that's what we would go with. And we got a canopy to go with it that's jungle themed, and he loves Curious George, so he really liked that. And every night when he climbs into bed, he says, "Wow!" So he still really likes it. And it's pretty low to the ground, but he hasn't fallen out of it yet, so that's good too. But another thing that makes a lot of parents nervous about moving their child from crib to bed is they can now get out of the room and wake up the parents when it's not time to get up yet. So for us, that's something that we had in mind almost a year and a half before moving him to a bed. If you've heard of the OK to Wake clock, that's essentially what we started using when he was 18 months. If you haven't heard of the OK to Wake clock, it's a clock or a light that turns green to let them know that it's time to get up. And it can either be off or a dimmed night light when it's sleep time. So we just put a Philips Hue light bulb in his lamp, and when it was bedtime it was blue, and when it was wake time it was green. So whenever the light would turn green, that's when we would come in and get him. After months of doing that, just by the power of psychological association, he learned that green means it's time to get up. So in the past 2 weeks that we've had him in his new bed, he's only gotten out of he's only left his room once before it was time to. And we reminded him that he needs to wait for the green light to come out of his room. I was really hesitant to make the change because he did really well in his crib and I didn't have to worry about him leaving his room, and I didn't have to worry about him climbing out either because he was sleeping in a sleep sack, which is like a sleeping bag, so he never tried climbing out of the crib. And I was worried about having both him and the baby waking me up once the baby comes. But so far he's done really well at staying in his room until the light turns green. Hi, Jonah. Hi, Jonah.
Hey, Joe. You want to come out?
Good job waiting for the green light.
Yeah.
Want George?
Where is George?
He's in there.
Oh, he's still in bed.
5.
Good job. Sleep.
No.
Did you like your big boy bed? Did you like your bed?
And go back.
The first night he sort of freaked out that his routine had changed. He's used to going in his sleep sack and getting put in his crib. And when we told him it was time to go to bed, he was looking for his sleep sack and his crib. Even though he really liked the bed, he wasn't sure if he wanted to sleep in it. But I told him that he has a pillow and blanket now instead of his sleep sack, and he's going to sleep in his bed like Mommy and Daddy do. And he still has his Curious George stuffed animal. And I gave him a kiss and I told him we would see him in the morning when the light turned green. And he went to sleep. So now the next step is potty training at bedtime. He's been completely potty trained during the day since last spring. I've just been putting this off. And some people say, oh, just wait, he'll do it on his own. But I'd like him to learn how to use those muscles soon. And I guess I'll explain that more when I make a video about finishing his potty training. So now the crib is disassembled and in storage, but in a few months we'll put it back in the other bedroom when we're finishing the baby's room. And that's a project for another day. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it helps other parents who are moving their kids up to a big kid bed. Comment below and let me know how it went for you, or ask any questions if you're about to go through this transition. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.